Why, hello there, fellow party leaders. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to our Adventurer Guild. Episode 11, Our Adventurers Forming Parties. So now all of my adventurers are now, otherwise engaged. So there's nothing for me to do but wait. The party system will be done tomorrow, I think. And that one is, yes. So you have the ability to create an adventurer's party and assign adventurers to them. Being part of a party has many benefits for an adventurer. Example is that adventurers in the same party interact more with each other and have an easier time developing positive relations with each other. Adventurers in a party also gain bonuses during quests, depending on their synergy. A party gains synergy by accomplishing quests together and having good relations with one another. Replacing members will reset the synergy gained through accomplishing quests together. The synergy bonuses only apply when the whole party is on the same quest. So, we just retooled Miss Key, sorry, and I'm going to give you Art of Healing, because, you need to be if you're a healer, you need to heal. And then we also have someone that wants to talk in the bar before I start to do the party stuff. And, this should answer your question, Tervasker. Take this! Spit. You call that a punch, you wuss? This is a punch! Ugh. She beat another one! That's 5 consecutive wins! Who is she? That's not important. She won again. That means... You know the drill, you drunken bastards. Another round of beer for everyone, and 5 for me on this loser's tab. Cheers! What is happening here? We got ourselves a lively visitor, Guildmaster. She appeared this morning, and the first thing she asked for was a drink. But apparently she's traveling without money and couldn't afford to buy a drink, so she started challenging people to fistfights, and they always make the same bet. If she manages to beat them, they have to pay for a round of beer for everyone and 5 for her. I heard. And what's in it for them? What do they get when they win? No, they get nothing. They just want to beat her. What? Believe me, that girl has a really nasty mouth. Tabby, where's the booze? I'm starting to sober up here. Yeah, I'll be right back. I love you, Tabby. What the hell? Why would you touch me there? I was just curious if you were a guy or a gal. Who are you, mysterious being? The name is Rad. I'm the Guildmaster of the Adventurers Guild. Hey, master, does that mean you're strong? Not necessarily. Ah, boo. Boring. I call you a master of nothing then. Now I'm starting to get why people get into fights with her. So, what's your name? The name's Bai. Master and rightful heir to the martial arts of the Broken Fist. Or, style Broken Fist. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Maybe it was Breaking Fist? Nah, still sounds stupid. Aren't usually animals in those names? Like Tiger Fist, maybe? Sounds ridiculous. Tigers don't even have fists. Fists of the Star? Water Fist? Rock Fist? Man, she is really drunk, huh? Ah, whatever. A martial art named from some stupid ancestor of mine. One I use to beat the crap out of people. From now on, just call me Fist in Your Face style. At least that name is self-explanatory. And what exactly brings you around here? Just traveling around, trying to find some students. Students? Yeah, students. My old man kept whining about how I should go out and spread the martial arts to the world. Pretty sure it was just a pretense, and he just wanted his daughter, who was stronger than him, out of the house. That man can't stand not being at the top of the food chain. How pathetic. Martial arts, huh? Would you consider teaching it to our adventurers? Maybe if they're strong. I don't like teaching weaklings. Send one of them against me in a fight, and I'll judge if they're good enough. They can use their equipment and magic or whatever, and I will give myself a handicap. They can manage to beat me like that, and I won't mind teaching them. If they don't, then they're free to try as many times as they like. I won't be going anywhere for a while. I like the booze here, and there's enough chumps to beat the money out of. Better hurry then. Some of these chumps might end up being one of my adventurers. I'll set up a quest. I'm back. Here are the 5 rounds at once. I thought this might be faster, seeing as how fast you can empty a mug. You're the best, Tabby. Wait, 5 rounds of beer, and this is the 5th time? That liver of hers is the most terrifying thing about her. So now there's a story quest to beat Bai. And that, of course, will, there's no retreat. It's non-lethal. But, you know, she's not a pushover. So it's going to require, like, some of our best dudes to heal first. Which will take some time. Alright, so the other thing that we wanted to do is, we will do an upgrade here in a minute, but I wanted to do the party systems. And I actually have 3 parties I want to set up ahead of time, and I hold up 4 fingers like I don't know how to count. So you go to the dormitory here, and click the parties tab, and I'm going to create. So I'm going to create 3 parties. I'm going to create a party called Red Wolves, and they're going to be color-coded, obviously, so that's why I'm naming them the way I am. Let's change the icon to the wolf. And then I'm going to create another party. And this is going to be the blue stags. And the intention is that you guys can choose to join parties and party up. Choose your own parties. Try to form parties that will, like, work or whatever. Or not, you know, whatever. I'm not your boss. Well, I guess I am, but not really. And then once you join a party, you'll start synergizing with the other members. And then the last one will be the green dragons. I wanted to keep it nice and simple. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Quantum wants in the Red Wolves. So if we edit the party, I can add Quantum to it. Accept. Travasker wants to be in the Blue Stags. And then Von Deathheart in the Red Wolves as well. And then if you look at the roster here, they'll be color-coded, depending on the party that they're in. And because I control Elin, Alyssa, and Daryl, I can, like, move things around to try to, like, balance it out a little bit better. Ciceron wants to be in the... Okay, let's mark these off. Done, done, done. So, Rogue and the Red Wolves. Got it. So we have Ranger, Mage, Assassin so far. And Hallis also in the Red Wolves. So we're rounding out the party here. So Ranger, Mage, Assassin, Healer. There is one clear missing there, which is someone that can tank. And it doesn't... I mean, you don't have to do that, but, like, it's wise to have a balanced one. Key wants to be in the Green Dragons. I mean, it matches your hair, right? And the advantage here is you'll have a party synergy, and the synergy is based on, like, how much they like each other to start, which is why it's not 0. And it will go up over time. And when it goes up, your party will be able to, like, train and gain big bonuses to synergize with one another. So the current priority right now is upgrade guild and form parties. I guess that's still true. Who's available for questing right now? I'm not actually accepting this. I'm just sort of curious. So you can assign entire parties to quests, or to assign them one at a time. And really, it's only Key available. So, like, obviously, I'm not going to be doing that right now. So Key, you just get a day off. You know the color is limited, but it's funny. Yeah, I suppose. And then I can also just, like, physically reorder them. Like that. Key's going to become a bard. So I think what I'm going to do is I am... Blue Stags. Who do you have? You have a Ranger right now? So I'm going to edit the party and put... Elin in that party, the priest, and Alyssa in that party. Actually, no, I'm going to put Daryl. No, Alyssa. And then in the Green Dragons, I'll put Daryl. Bryzit, you wanted blue. Okay, I did miss that. Did you use highlight? Or I don't know how I missed it. So we have 2 mages here. I might rebalance. Because we have 3 range, so I'm going to remove Alyssa. So we'll have ranger, healer, mage. And then healer, ranger, mage. Cowley signing up as well. So now they have a... it's pretty well balanced so far. And you can also see their wages and their numbers and all that. Cool. So those unpartied. And I'll have to readjust like the roster. But those unpartied would be Simply Fig and Dastardly Dave. And they're both their tanks, so, you know, they could go anywhere, really. And we will be continuing to still recruit, because I want to fill up 3 parties, which is like 15 people, and we don't quite have that yet. So let me try to make the corrections here, because there's a lot of like moving about that we got going on. So it'll take me a minute to like match the correct parties. So we have got Ciceron and Van Deathheart. Moving to red. As well as Quantum and Hallis. And the reason why I pre-made them will be obvious in a minute when the roster updates. I'll just briefly update the roster so you can see what I'm talking about. Come on, Rasta, move it. So if we take a look at the roster here, there's now a red party. Right? And you can track it like that. Hey, Ban, how's it going, man? Come at an awkward time because I'm just like doing a lot of guild management, but welcome. What were you playing in RimWorld while I'm like doing data entry on my end? All right, the next is we want Tavasker and Bryzit in blue. As well as Cowley and Elin. So Cowley, Elin, Bryzit, and Tavasker in the blue team. It's like they're American Gladiators or whatever that thing was. One, two, three, four. Did I do this right? One, two. Oh yeah. Hold on. I made a mistake. Management is fine. Yeah, you'll see what's going on here in a minute. Once it's all said and done, building like a roster. So here we go. Checking the website. Live website updating is what it is. So now we have a red team and a blue team. They both red and blue have an empty slot and a locked slot because you eventually get another slot. And the last one is going to be Key, Alyssa, and Daryl. So I'm going to move them down as well. So Key, Daryl, Alyssa to green. Alright. So now we just have 2 unparty people, which is Dave and Fig. Fig, did you say you wanted to join one? Or not yet? Alright. Roster. There we go. There's a roster. Sweet. Our party roster is all set. And we don't have leaders yet. That's something we'll get like later on. No preference? Well, you can decide. So in order to make an informed decision, if you'd like, or actually, you know, one way to make a decision, now that I think about it, is Fig. Who do you like? You like Bryzit the most in the Blue Stags. And you also but you also like Hallis the same amount, and Quantum, so you like people in the red party more than anyone else. So I'll put you in red. Because you have a greater relationship with the Team Red, I suppose. So how's that? Done. And then... I'll let Dave see. I'll wait a little bit to see if Dave is still here. But Team Red is full up. For now, at least. Which is a good thing, because they'll be building up their synergy and building up relationship with one another. Maybe there'll even be actual relationships forming with one another. Because like that, you can become in a relationship with your team members. So here's the roster as it stands now. Oh, no, that hasn't updated yet. There we go. Gonna get food? Well, enjoy. And cheers. Thank you for the raid. Okay, we don't necessarily need to be in a party right now because if we're not actively doing stuff as a party, there's not really a benefit until we start doing stuff as a party and everyone is like busy. So it's not a big deal. If you want to... So this is going to absolutely fail. But because I was going to end the day anyway... Well, alright, there's an upgrade to be had. I'm going to do expanded merchandise. And then I'm going to start unlocking the spyglass. Oh, buy the spyglass. And then let's get an infirmary upgrade so that we can heal faster, because we have so many wounded. So it used a lot of our gold. Isn't Von Deathheart a high mage already? Yes. Actually, you're right, yes. He is indeed. You can tell by the robes, the icon, that like really, really high collar, like you're a vampire, means you're already a high mage. And there's no higher to go from there at the moment because the master classes are still locked. So there we go. Same with assassin. If you're already a veteran class, there's nowhere higher because there's no master classes open. So you can go sideways, but not up. So what I was going to do is have Key get slapped by really bad, just to see how strong Bai is, so you know how hard it will be to unlock the monk class. Because I was going to end the day anyway, and this is a non-lethal fight, so why not? So this is, as you can see, Bai has blindfolded herself, and I'm half dead. So the handicap that we're given is, doesn't really matter, does it? And sorry, Key, that you're just like getting walloped for science. So here's a single punch. And, yep, okay, you're down. So, yeah, if we want to unlock the monk, that's what it looks like. Someone that can withstand that. Just to put it in perspective. So Tavaskar might be a little while until we, like, can manage that. Assignment completed. Find the old paladin. The party found the old paladin in a remote village and tried to persuade the old man to join the Adventurers Guild. Unfortunately, the old man wasn't willing to come to the Adventurers Guild until the nearby necromancer had been dealt with. Due to the constant attacks of the undead, he hasn't been able to leave the village alone and fight the necromancer. He told the adventurers if they were to slay the necromancer while he protects the village, he would consider the offer. Also, safe hunting. We got some leather. Okay. Key is going to be super wounded. And you know what I'm going to do? Force heal you, but buy you a beer. Because you were a good sport. So you're welcome. Yeah, because he got the snot kicked out of her. Alright, Rogue wants to talk to us. Guildmaster! Ah, shit. Don't just appear out of nowhere. I nearly had a heart attack. I'm sorry, Guildmaster, but I need to talk with you. It's important. Alright, I have time. What do you want to talk about? Not here. Isn't safe. Let's change locations. Here, wear this blindfold. Is this really necessary? If you do not want to wake up with your throat slit open one day, then yes, it's necessary. Fine. Are we there yet? A little while longer. Do we really need to crawl here, or are we just trying to throw me off? Maybe. We're here. This place is completely dark. That's on purpose. So I'm not even allowed to know what the place is where we were talking. What? A place, I like to add, I have no idea how to get to. Believe me, it's safer this way, Guildmaster. Fine, I'll take your word for that. So, what is it that you wanted me to talk with me about? This is hard for me to ask of you, but I need your help. For what? A friend of mine is being pursued by them. I don't know how this happened. I tried to leave no connections to her, but somehow they still found out. Knowing you, it's hard to imagine that you just let something slip by. In the end, it doesn't matter how. All I know is that my friend needs my help and I have to go. My friend has gone into hiding and they were able to locate 2 possible hideouts where she might be. This is where I need your help. I need some adventurers to check one of the locations while I check the other. We need to get there before they bring my friend to, bring my friend to safety. I know it's a lot to ask, and I'd rather not get you involved against a powerful enemy, but... Powerful enemy? As if I could get scared of something you refuse to talk about? All I heard is that your friend needs help against some people who want to harm them. Sounds like a normal quest to me. Guildmaster. I'll put up the quest on the quest board, and we'll get to it as soon as possible. Thank you, Guildmaster. Now, how do I get back? Alright, the blindfold. So we have a story quest now. Defeat by Necromancer's Lair and Rogue's Friend. These are all 3 stars, so you know that they're roughly on the same... they're maybe not quite on par with defeating the bandit swarm, but they're like roughly about that level. Who's available to go outside? We've got Quantum, Hallis, Bryzit, Daryl, Fig. That's actually not a bad team comp, even though they're from 3 different teams. And, I am going to run the raffle for Dave again, who was previously known as Scorpio. So, raffle timer up for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to force heal Fig. Fig is euphoric, so Fig doesn't care. Fig's like, oh yeah, heal me, baby. Or something like that. It'd be cool if the masochists, like, enjoyed forced healing, but I don't think they do. Oh, did he say something? Did I miss that? Thought I was scanning for it. Dude has a lot of names? Yeah, it's true. Alright, looking at these quests, the easiest that won't get anyone hurt would be... Explore the area is not terrible for the experience. That's a lot of experience. But, like, collecting rainbow flowers. I know it's pretty lame. Taking a look at our roster, we get most people back in a day or 2. Oh, let's move you. So, yeah, let's just do the easy one. We need the money, but not as so badly that we want to, like, get injured or whatever. Is there... Perfect. Oh, Daryl, you don't have any trinkets at all. So we'll give you bravery and crit. And then that leather armor was for... Tavasker? Oh no, it wasn't for Tavasker. Alright. You're potentially changing classes anyway for Quantum. Okay. It'll be new day tomorrow anyway, so we'll get potentially more stuff. Alright, this looks right. Let's get to it. It'll be really easy. I won't even really necessarily need to avoid combat, because we'll just smoke any tier 1 enemies. Dave's of our lives. Oh, good lord. Alright, rainbow flowers. We start in the middle. And I obviously went the wrong way, because there's nothing up here. Little hunters. So these guys are pretty easy to kill, but they do poison. So we're going to want to take them out from distance, but distance is exactly what this party is really good at. Oh, what? Rizet, what kind of mage were you again? Fire? You're outside of your range for fire, so use... Well, I can't hit him with lightning either. They do have a height advantage, which is one of the reasons why I can't hit him as easy. I could have done like a different aim shot, but I tried to do a harder shot and it didn't work out. And because we delayed on first round, they get to act sooner. Which means we're going to get poisoned, which is annoying. But no height advantage now. Haha. Ah, crud. I can't... No, I can hit you. Maybe. Yep, there we go. God, why are you all beating up on Daryl? Or, yeah. Alright, let's cure poison. One of the advantages of curing poison is it will increase your poison resist for a few rounds. Which makes it harder for you to subsequently get poisoned, of course. And the new Dave is Cyber Eye. Wait, Dave had... Oh my god, what a perfect name, because he has a crystal in his head. Despite being a fire mage, I think I'm going to use a earth ability, because I can kill 2 birds, 1 stone. And we win. Of course, Daryl took the brunt of that. But not so bad. Well, I see you piled all the flowers into one spot, huh? Well, we're done. But I'd like to get to the story, because that's always like the big bang for your buck. Oh, hey, look who it is! The party surprisingly met a familiar face in the field in the form of Mekan, the mysterious merchant. When he saw the party, he heartily greeted them. Hello, my dear adventurers. What a coincidence to meet you here. I assume you're here because of a quest? Of course you are. Then don't let little old me keep you from doing whatever you're currently doing, unless you're in the mood to play a little game with me. You see, I'm really fond of riddles, but there aren't that many people who share my enthusiasm. And I really have some wonderful riddles in my head that I'd love to share with somebody. If you play with me, I'll be willing to give you some items for free of charge whenever you guess right. How about it? Yeah, of course we're going to play riddles with you, bud. Wonderful, you won't regret it. Sometimes you just have to take the time and have some fun for a change. He happily exclaimed. Now give me a moment to think, what best serves as my first riddle? He paused a moment, and then he started to speak. I have towns with no people, a forest with no woods, rivers with no water. What am I? Rise it. At modifier 13, I think you can come up with an answer. I already know the answer. I've heard this riddle before. The answer is a map. Rise it proclaims correct. Mekan applauds. Wonderful. I was afraid that matters of the mind might not be the forte of adventurers, but you certainly proved me wrong. Let's see if you can also guess the next riddle. But before that, he took a few bottles of potions from his bag, as promised, a reward for guessing right. Nice. As long as I consume, I grow. The moment I stop, I shrink and die. But I was never, and will never, be truly alive. What am I? The answer is fire, Rizet said confidently. Correct. Mekan seemed happy about the answer. Color me impressed, my dear adventurers. Maybe one day, adventurers will be known for their puzzle-solving skills. While saying that, Mekan started to pull out some daggers from his bag. This is for you. I'm sure someone at the guild will make good use of these. Fine daggers. Now the last riddle. At night, I appear out of nowhere, but at day, I'm gone without a trace. What am I? The answer is stars, Rizet said without missing a beat. That is correct! Mekan dramatically proclaimed. He took out a ring from his pocket. This is yours. You've earned it. Accuracy and crit ring. Yeah! This was fun. I hope it was a little bit fun for you, regardless of the outcome. Surprisingly, the adventurers had to admit that they did have a little fun and felt more relaxed than before. Now, I won't delay you any longer, and it'll be on my way. Good luck with your quest, my friend. And with that, Mekan bid them goodbye, and both sides continued on with their journey. Yep, let's just bounce back. We got some good stuff. We basically risked nothing, and not only that, but Fig leveled up. There is a big star in the sky during the day, though. Yeah, and, you know, you can... yeah, whatever. Alright, the infirmary upgrade got upgraded, so we should be able to heal a lot faster, which is great. Wow, you got screwed, dude. Reroll. Okay, there's a little better. I was gonna say, like, holy hell, what a level up. Oh, assignment failed, crafting a narrative. So, it did not work. And in fact, Alyssa got a little hurt by the attempt to craft a narrative around her, like, heroic deeds, of which we were manufacturing them. Yeah, well. It's also a new week, so I'll look for recruits. And, we have Cyber becoming Dastardly Dave. Cyber what team do you want to join? Blue or green? Blue needs they both need tanks. And Simply Fig, I know you wanted to be a paladin, so I'm not going to over-invest. Well, I can invest in your skills. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to give you Inner Power and Pathfinder. pretty safe choices. You said green? Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, well, you said your team dragon. I get it. All right, dorm. Manage. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Edit party. Cyber Eye. Cool. And I'll move you in the web roster now, too. We do have a new week now, so I'm going to be looking for new people. Because we have some slots open for party slots. It is funny that Cyber Eye became the dude with like an inorganic eye in his forehead. It's just like, what are the chances? Alright, so taking a look at the roster that is updated. That is about right. We don't have any free adventurers. So who do we have? Ultimately, we're looking for like, for the blue team, they have a ranger, a mage, a knight, and a healer. So they could use like, honestly, anyone, like another mage or a rogue or something. For the green team, they have a healer who's going to become a bard, a mage, an archer, and a guardian or a defender to become a guardian. So they could, I mean, they're pretty flexible. Both teams are like pretty well balanced, and like a fifth member could go almost any direction. So taking a look, Paula, you're pretty, you're bright, you're humble, you're talented. Yeah, I don't care about your humility. You're an incredible recruit. Done. Nope. Ascetic, clumsy, sickly. Yeah, forget that. Scarred, strong, determined, quick. Pretty good. Quick is a really handy one to have for a rogue because they have a lot of initiative and movement and dex. The loss of hit points is a little rough though. So maybe. Rational, resilient, selfish, let's say no. Drunkard, healthy body, nimble. You're healthy and nimble and you're always drunk. Odd. You're kind, you're popular, and you're scared of fire. You're healthy body, resilient, clumsy, and impatient. It's really too bad about the clumsy, because resilient with the physical resistance is like a really nice trait to have for a tank, and then healthy body doesn't hurt any either. But the lack of accuracy and dodge is unfortunate. So, I mean, maybe. Because you have really high base endurance stats, but like you aren't particularly strong, so you'd actually struggle to be a good tank. Loves pain, strong, and lazy. Popular, bright, oblivious, weak, magically talented, and clumsy. So I think I'm going to do is get Lane here, who is scarred, strong, determined, and quick. And that gives us 15 people to round out our roster. So running a raffle here. So raffle timer is up now above my head. My own analysis, not that you have to agree with me. Because Paul is talented, she can honestly just be whatever she wants to be. Talented people just can do that. But she has good wisdom. She's bright. So wisdom and intelligence. I mean, we have like a healer per team. So normally I would say wisdom and intelligence usually leans towards like priest, but we don't really have a need for another priest necessarily. Wisdom and intelligence could also be just like another mage. Or it could be a bard that joins a team without a bard, like the blue stag team. That's a possibility. But because they're talented, there's a lot of flexibility there. So it's not a big deal. So let's I'm going to write her stats up now. Give me a sec. So that is Paula, who's currently a warrior. With no goal. And the traits are pretty, bright, humble, talented. All right, and the other person, Lane. Or Leanne, I guess. because, you know, I'm totally literate. And you're currently a rogue. To analyze you, quick is good for a rogue. Yeah, you would be pretty good as a rogue. Strength and dex is what rogues want, and determined with willpower for bravery can't hurt. The scarred is a little unfortunate for a rogue, but like, hopefully you're not tanking anyway. So that's not terrible choices for a rogue. So I've written them into the roster, and they're ready to be raffled. And the raffle recipients can decide on teams, goals, names, etc. Cyberite, it is not possible to set up for an Arcane Knight just yet, because we have no development possibility for an Arcane Knight yet. At the moment, for the extra classes, we know of a way to get a Bard. It's actually already possible. We have a quest for Monk and a quest for Paladin, but not a quest for Arcane Knight yet. There is, however, just a little spoiler. Rogue's Friend might be an Arcane Knight. We don't know. What we do know is the Necromancer Lair leads to the Paladin. The Defeat Babai leads to a Monk. We already have the Bard. So, it's not Arcane Knight. Wink, wink, wink. If that helps. No spoilers, of course. I would never do that. Thank you for tuning in to our Adventurer Guild, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. But please keep in mind, I'm trying to avoid backseating and spoilers. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord to take part in community events, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow adventurers.